All right, trainers, we got a lot to cover this week, and we got another exciting week of Pokemon Go. Let's cover our weekly rundown of what to miss and what to catch for October 20th to the 26th. So coming over from last week, we're carrying over the Legends ZA event until Monday night at 8 p.m. local time. We're also going to be carrying over the raid bosses from last week of Deoxys in its attack and speed forms, along with Mega Mawile and Mega Salamence. If you need any information on the event or the raid bosses, check out last week's video for more information. And also leave a comment down below if you picked up Legends ZA and what you think of it so far. Now on to this week. Monday night from 6 to 7 p.m. we will have the weekly Max Monday, where every power spot will host the featured Pokemon Dynamax Ghastly. Since it is the spooky season, this is a perfect fit, and Ghastly does evolve into Gengar, which does have a Gigantamax form, but even the Dynamax form is a complete powerhouse when it comes to ghost types. So whether you're out there for the candy or to get a good one, I really suggest trying to play this event if you can. Then on Tuesday the 21st, starting at 10 a.m., we have a few things happening. So there's going to be an additional Go Pass starting for Halloween 2025, and this will last through November 2nd at 8 p.m. So this is going to be another Go Pass in addition to the October Go Pass, and there will be a free path along with a paid deluxe path for $8 USD or your local currency. This Go Pass will gain you an encounter with Rotom in its normal form, which does have a chance to be shiny, so this is arguably one of the rarest shinies in the game. I think it's only been available one other time, and you're only going to get one encounter now, so definitely try to do this. You're going to get that on the free path as well as the paid path. Then you're going to get encounters with event-themed Pokemon, Stardust, XP, Pokeballs, and that type of stuff. If you upgrade to the Deluxe Path, you also get the Tea-Time pose for your avatar, additional encounters, premium raid passes, Rare Candy XL, and more. And for this first time, we're going to see a split of the milestone rewards for the Go Pass, where the free track will get you 2 times Catch Candy at Tier 1. At Tier 2, you get an extra chance for Candy XL, and Tier 3 is going to give you 2 times Transfer Candy and increased chance for Candy XL when transferring. But if you upgrade to the Deluxe Pass, you're actually going to get 3 times Catch Candy at Tier 1 instead of 2 times Catch Candy. Tier 2 stays the same, but then at Tier 3, you get 3 times Transfer Candy and an even greater chance for Candy XL when transferring Pokemon. So if you are in dire need of candy and some premium items, you can consider this pass, but keep in mind that the rewards for this will only last these 2 weeks. Now, keeping in the Halloween mood, we also have the Halloween Part 1 event starting at 10 a.m. as well, and lasting until the following Monday at 10 a.m. This event is going to see the shiny debut of Sinistea and the introduction of Poltergeist and how the heck do you say this? Sinistea? We're going to go with that. Into the game. It's going to cost you 50 candy to evolve Poltergeist into Sinatcha, and then the event bonuses are really just the Go Pass tier rewards, which we just covered. Now, the wild spawns for this event are going to include Zorua, Hisuian Zorua, Greavard, and Sinistea. The Unnovan Zorua and Sinistea can be shiny while the others cannot, so keep that in mind. And then both the Unnovan Zorua and the Hisuian Zorua will both appear on the map as your buddy Pokemon, and then will transform after you catch them, so just keep that in mind as you're going around. Now, 1-star raids will feature Galarian Yamask, Sinistea, and the new Pokemon Poltergeist will be locked behind raids. 3-star raids will feature Alolan Marowak, Hisuian Typhlosion, and Hisuian Samurott. And new to the Shadow raids is going to be Shadow Yamask and Shadow Phantump. Definitely keep an eye out for the field research tasks, which will give you Sableye, Yamask, Zorua, Hisuian Zorua, Litwick, Vullaby, Phantump, and the very rare Pokemon Spiritomb. If you get this shiny, very lucky, good luck for that. And you can also get Mega Energy for Gengar, Houndoom, Sableye, Banette, and Absol from field researches as well. So typically, these Halloween events are some of the most anticipated events of the year, and so because of that, they also change up the map a little bit to feature some holiday decor, and there will also be a remix of the original Lavender Town music from the Red and Blue games that are going to play in the game as well. And then still on Tuesday at 10 a.m., the raid rotation will change to feature Genesect with the Shock Drive and Douse Drive in 5-star raids, and Mega Houndoom and Mega Absol in the 4-star raids. So Mega Houndoom is definitely worth going after. It is the number 5 Dark-type raid attacker in the game and the number 18 Fire-type. It can also boost candy gains for Fire and Dark-type Pokemon when Mega Evolved. Mega Absol, on the other hand, can only boost Dark-type since it's a pure Dark-type Pokemon, but it does sit right above Houndoom, taking the number 4 slot for Dark-type raid attackers. Neither one of these have much relevance in PvP, though, so just keep that in mind. Genesect with the Water-type Douse Drive is the number 13 type bug attacker in the game and the number 17 for Steel types. The Electric Shock Drive Genesect is the number 11 bug type and the number 15 steel type. Now, no matter which form you catch, they're going into the same candy pool, so either try to get all the forms or just focus on the best one for you. As far as PvP goes, in the Ultra League, the Shock Drive sits at 115, while the Douse Drive sits at about 130, and both are outclassed by the Chill Drive sitting at 88. While in the Master League, the Shock Drive sits at 96, and the Douse Drive sits at 114, while they are both outclassed yet again by the Chill Drive at number 72. And then speaking of PvP, still on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, the Go Battle League will change to feature the Standard, Open, Great, Ultra, and Master Leagues to lead us into the weekend. And then the last thing on Tuesday will be at 6 to 7 p.m. local time. We'll have the weekly Spotlight Hour, where we'll see an increase in spawns, and every Pokemon in the surrounding area will be the featured Pokemon Ghastly. So we're seeing Ghastly again. However, during this particular Spotlight Hour, we have the bonus of 2 times Catch XP, which is nice. But also, Ghastly have a chance to give you Mega Gengar energy when caught as well. So if you don't have Mega Gengar, this is another great way to kind of grind for that. Now, finally, moving to Wednesday at 6 to 7 p.m. local time, we'll have the weekly Raid Hour, which is going to feature Genesect in the same 2 forms, the Douse and Shock Drives. I recommend getting out, joining a community ambassador hosted meetup, try to earn an extra green raid pass, and trying to snag some shinies of this Pokemon, since Genesect is treated as a mythical Pokemon and cannot be traded, so this will be your best chance to fill that shiny dex. Also, Pokestop showcases should be ending around 8 p.m., so set an alarm and remind yourself of that. Thursday and Friday, get out there and enjoy the Halloween event. And then that's just going to bring us into Saturday at midnight until Sunday at 11:59 p.m. We have the Go Battle weekend for this season. So bonuses here are going to include 4 times Stardust from win rewards. The number of battles you can play increases from 20 per day to 100 per day. Free battle themed timed research, giving you glasses for your avatar inspired by Clement. And Pokemon encountered from the win rewards will have a wider variety of IVs, which just typically makes them more PvP friendly. And then on Sunday, you can still enjoy trade days for an increase in lucky trades and an extra special trade. And then at 5 p.m. Pacific time, the weekly challenges should reset as well if Scopely is able to actually get those up and running again. And then also around 8 p.m., Pokestop showcases should be ending. And if you need any tips on those, check out my quick short here. But yeah, that wraps up this week in Pokemon Go. Make sure you get out there and enjoy the game by yourself or with your Pokefam and friends. I'll catch you next time. All right, for overtime this week, I have something a little simple here, but it's something I normally touch on sometimes in the videos here, where I go into my tags. I have this tag for Legacy Evolve because, again, keep in mind, during this Legends ZA event, you do have the chance to Legacy Evolve some of these Pokemon, like Chikorita, which I was able to catch. It's a 14, 14, 15 with this background. I love it, and I love Meganium. So if I go ahead and evolve these right now, I can get them with their Legacy moves, so I can go ahead and get Frenzy Plant on a Meganium, Hydro Cannon on for Relegator, and then Blast Burn on an Embror. So I do have a 98 Tepig and some other good Totodiles as well. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage, evolve these up, get these moves for free without spending those elite charge TMs. A few other things I just want to touch on. I'm going to go ahead and do this and have it running in the background just so you have something to take a look at. But let me know. We have a... the City Safari event has been announced for Miami along with Sydney and things like that. Yep, look at that. Got Frenzy Plant, so that's perfect. I love that. I'm going to go ahead and untag it, but I wanted to show you that it's important to have those and take advantage of these times. Like I said, my other thing here is the City Safari event has been announced for the Miami area, and we will be going in person, a little small trip for the Pokefam, heading down to Miami for the City Safari event December 13th and 14th. I'm going to do a little thing on that, one of these other videos. But if you are going or plan on going or anything like that, let me know. Shoot a comment, and we can either try to meet up or we can. All right, so we got Blast Burn on that Embror. Perfect. This Embror was a 96 as well. So I love seeing that. Again, take advantage. Don't spend those elite charge TMs if you don't have to. And let me find a Totodile. And this was also pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Get him up there. I also have a Shadow one I might do for PvP as well. Because, again, Feraligatr does show some relevance in PvP. So, but yeah. Make sure you guys get out there, enjoy this game by yourself or with your Pokefam and friends. And like I said, if you're going to be in the Miami area in December, shoot me a message or put down a comment below.